So now, keeping all of those automation testing best practices in mind, let's use test-driven development to drive our code. So test-driven development, for those of you not familiar, just states that we're going to use the tests to drive our code. And the test-driven development helps to reinforce all of those automation testing best practices that we are constantly talking about. So let's start. If we were writing a very simple, easy to read test, we would probably do something like this. We would have a page object base class that contains pages dot. It's so annoying sometimes how it fills in for you, and I don't want it to fill in. Pages dot, and then I'm going to call what page? Let's call it the login page. And then what are we going to do with the login page? Well, first we need to go to, right? Excellent. So that replaces that go to method that we had before. So once we go to, what do we need to do? Well, this test that validates that the user can successfully log in, right? So why don't we do something like a login? So pages dot login page dot login. How easy is that? And why don't we just pass in username, which is going to be here, and password? How awesome is that? Now I can comment this out. And then the final step is we need to validate that we are logged in, right? By checking for the element called my membership. So if you guys were speaking in English terms, how would you validate that you are successfully logged in? Well, what if we said something like pages.mymembershippage.is@? Does that explain to you guys in English terms what we are expecting from the code? I think it does to me. And if it doesn't to you, please let me know. Right? So this will return a Boolean that says that we are at the my membership page, right? My membership page that is at. Does that make sense to you guys? And if that returns a Boolean, then we need to write an assertion to make sure that this is happening. Great. And then let's return a message if this fails, right? So you can see how this is true. You can pass in the condition that you need to validate against, and now a message if that condition fails. Oh, and let me close this to make it easier to read. Right? If it fails, it means that the valid user was not able to successfully log in. Save it.